first step here is to beat Fibeon, the reigning champs of the RLCS from North America. Kick off. Moses in the corner with the soft touch over Chicago. Dapper up, but he's not going to make contact, and Hato puts it in. Fibeon's already off to a quick start.
And just because Fibeon's in the RLRS doesn't mean that they're going to miss empty nets. Dapper missing the save in the box, not going to cut that, and Hato
fly over his shoulder here, and Fibeon will hold on to their lead for now.
Just poor shot placement from Dapper, and a great read from Hato coming in. Great pass upfield from Zol, and watch for this all game long. Fibeon's going to be looking for teammates up the field.
And Chicago and Zol with the pinch pass, the most solid player so far is in the 1v1 50-50 department, but it's not enough as a third goal goes in here for Fibeon. 1:25 left to go. Renegades has got to figure something out.
Yeah, when you're showing exhaust pipes to your opponents, probably not a good defensive strategy. Can't go left, can't go right, and Chicago putting that shot.
Followed himself. He's got Zol in the midfield to work with. Looks for the pass, takes the shot. 4-0 here for Fibeon now. The final minute approaching. It's going to be Fibeon with a victory here in game number 1. Renegades at this point needing to start to think about game 2 and what they need to change.
They need to change up their spacing, in my opinion. They're so spread apart. It looks like they're dissecting the field into thirds. And when you're on defense, you need to bunch up in your own zone to make sure you have someone in net at all times.
Definitely, you talked about kind of the whirlpool style defensive rotations. Oh, Chicago, a nice push underneath to put in the 5th goal. Pretty plays here towards the end as you're seeing just the Renegades again, like you said, kind of trapped, and there's only one player back. He's got no support here from Moses. Chicago was able to just bulldoze it straight through and put in the 5th goal.
Yeah, and Chicago,
the changes they need to make of them, you know, maybe tightening it up a bit, not give each other as much space, because the space again, oh, Timmy will get the save there at the last moment. This clock will expire. It will be the Fibeon victory. But what does Renegades really need to be doing differently on the offense right now? Because it felt like the ball never actually made it into the orange box here.
Yeah, they just need to change things up. It was so easy to read what they're doing. They're constantly just putting the ball into the corner and waiting to hit it in.
They'd love to tie it up here in game number 2, and we will now be on Manfield.
Then you have no more fingers to count with.
Yeah, exactly. So you use toes and stuff. Oh, and Dapper puts it in. Nice fake play there. Moses will get the pass. I believe this was a fake from Dapper as he went up.
Yeah, he had the boost. It was all there, and he ran out at the last second. But, you know, either way, pulls Chicago out.
He's remaining here and still down by 1. Renegades trying to get that first win, but the pressure is on so heavily here, and Zol will play it past the defense. Tie game.
Oh, absolutely. Demolishing this 50-50 and dunking it in the net. Great read from him and great commitment to follow through on that shot. Dapper coming in from the side.
Now, Renegades, after finally having been working so hard to get that first goal, they're going to have to do it again. But here it goes through with 10 seconds left on the long breakaway. Renegades has the lead again.
And right when you see Zol cross the midfield line, that's when the dunk comes through from Timmy, to put this all the way back into...
This one pinching across here. Chicago can keep it up. Zol's in a good position. He's got Hato to work with, but he doesn't make contact. And Renegades will end their losing streak here, getting a victory off of the breakaway there. 2-1 over Fibeon.
That's exactly what they need. Tie this series up. Everyone gets a trophy?
Everybody gets a trophy, including me. I'm not even playing. What a kickoff there by Chicago, all the way onto the
match. But somehow Fibeon's still able to find him just like that. But the bar.
Hato Kazil, he'll finally be able to put it through the defenders. He just waited just long enough to see where they were going to go and then put the ball where they weren't here. Beautiful plays there by Hato, and Fibeon's got the lead.
Just a good read of his opponent, seeing both crashing exactly in the middle of the goal. Nice shot placement, going upper left corner, giving them the lead in another easy one going in.
He does put it in off of the bounce there. Quickly off of kickoff, we'll see Fibeon get back out to a 2-goal lead right now. And what was still a very competitive game, now much more difficult for Renegades. It's that 2-goal margin, just so much more difficult. That'll slow down their offense just a bit here. 30 seconds remaining again. He'll follow across it this time, puts it through. 2nd goal of the series at this point, or 3rd goal of the series rather, for Renegades. They need 1 more here in this game 3.
And just like we were talking about earlier in the match, chopping down the defense.
Tap this down, put so much speed onto it. Timmy plays it off to the side, but they're going to need full boost, and they're going to need the full court carry here to get this one all the way down. They're not going to be able to get it as the ball outpaces them. Fibeon winning game 3.
I love it. It's so fun to watch these boys play because at any moment they can just
lead rather. They will have to do it 2 more times. They want to be able to get that victory and move into the qualifying match in the upper bracket. The best part about making it into that upper bracket is you get 2 shots to qualify. Hato with a shot here off of kickoff. Dapper gets the save, but Hato says not today, bud, and puts it through anyways.
Puts the change-up shot on net and realizes it, follows his shot, and dunks Dapper at the last second. Just a
time here, and their defense is getting a bit of muck, but finally the breakaway there from Dapper. Can it go all the way? Yes, it does. Look at him play it all the way from his corner and tie up the game.
Well, look at Fibeon's defense. Hato pushes up because Moses gets a little cheeky bump on him, and it's wide open. Dapper just has to put that shot on in between.
Transitional clear. Now Dapper to Timmy, shot on net, straight downtown, puts it through, and Renegades has the lead.
And just breaking down on defense once again is Fibeon. You see the last man back, Chicago, start to go forward, turn back around, and he
goes again. Soft touch over the top of 2. Zol up, and he'll be able to possibly double tap this one down, but blocked out by Dapper. Chicago will finish it off. The plays on the defense were nearly there, but the pressure from Fibeon pays off.
And Chicago snuck in through that back door. Timmy had no clue he was even there, puts the shot on beautifully.
Ball dropping down in the corner. Dapper shot, upper 90. Does it go through? It bounces, crossbar posted in. Lead back in Renegade's favor here with 1:11 left to play.
And right now we're seeing power versus finesse. Dapper with the nice soft touch going all the way opposite upper 90. Bar
get this one out, and Zol can get some pace onto this. He carried over the top of Timmy. There's Dapper. He'll put it down into the ground, and Renegades wins their second game, tying it up here. And a good performance here from Renegades right now. Up until this game, in the first 3 games, they were outscored 8-3.
I want to see Dapper away from that 3 position, that last man back. It's just, you see him too many times back there waiting in the defense.
Nice soft lane again, and this one just lofted up. Can he get the pass down to Dapper? It's there, and the shot comes through. Renegades with a good play, and we'll have a goal in the first minute again.
Nobody put a check on Dapper. He was the last man back, but he did not care. He pushes forward, trusting that Timmy's going to hit him beautifully in the top of the box.
Moses will play the ball off of him, and it bounces out. Beautiful defense there. Fibeon's able to hold on, but not for long, as finally Timmy puts it through.
Really, all of that for nothing? That save was so amazing. The ball was a pixel away from going in, but they didn't let up pressure, forcing Fibeon into mistakes, and there it is. Renegades with their second goal. Fibeon already 5 saves on the board.
I believe that is their second game in a row that we've seen Renegades get a 2-goal lead. They won last game as well. See if they can hold on to it here. Zol looking for the carry. He'll just put it past all by himself. Brilliant play from Zol.
Rockabye, baby. And Zol just gently carrying this all the way into the goal. Going over Dapper, just doing it.
Good read there by Chicago just to kill it. The ball will still make its way downfield quickly, and Timmy in the cherry pick. He hung up, he knew he had the opportunity, and he finds the angle.
Dapper and Moses combining forces to get this ball all the way down to Timmy, and no one home for Fibeon. Again, the 2-goal lead.
Use of the fact that this is a best-of-7, and using that time, the extra time they have to ramp up into this, they'll now take the lead in the series.
You know, Fibeon not controlling the midfield is the entire reason these games are.
Get some offensive siege going, build up those shots again, force Renegades to make mistakes on the defense. They're only down by 1 game in the series, but this is match. To sit on the desk so I can just say mean things.
Bully.
Just a meanie look at Chicago here. Over the top of the defenders. A good start here for Fibeon. They'll get the first goal in.
Yeah, chipping the ball upfield. Little tiny hits, good contests, and then Chicago getting up a second before the double commit comes up from is plaguing Fibeon, but they're still holding tight to that 1-goal lead.
Moses to Timmy, shot towards net, and he can't get the clear, tying up the game here.
Just bad rotation back on defense. You see Chicago, thinks boost, then doesn't get it, and just caught in the no man's land without.
Moses up on the wall, this one will drop back down. Timmy sits in net while Hato takes the shot, and he takes it straight at Timmy. Such speed that it goes in, and it doesn't matter what Timmy does.
Yeah, he saw Timmy sitting back in net as he was reversing, so he goes forward, and right when he tries.
Timmy nearly is able to redirect it, but it'll still bounce around into a dangerous spot here. Timmy will send the shot on net as it drew out the defenders, and a tie game in game 6.
Moses parting the orange seas here, getting rid of Hato. Nobody home, and Timmy reads it beautifully, puts it far post so nobody.
Side. Dapper to put it into the box. Can he finish this off himself? He does, slams it home, and in 4 minutes and 38 seconds of overtime, Renegades qualifies for the qualifying match.
Spins the defender around Chicago, doesn't know how to get to that ball. Maybe a half flip would have worked better in the defensive zone, but Dapper, one of the best 1v1 players, showing you why and carrying his team into that upper bracket like you said.
Well played, and as you said, desk wrong twice here.
Uh-oh.
Now, that's this.